a weekly tarot card reading for the week of September 4th to September 10th. So I think it's going to be a very interesting week. In my reading for September 3rd, so I just did a reading for Sunday, what was coming through is like we're kind of learning to deal with the emotions. And as I'm speaking right now, there is someone watching that is a bit vulnerable, fragile, perhaps stressed. They may have a child or something in relation to children. And I'm just hearing to focus on the light, on lighthearted things, on creativity, on progress. Promotions is also coming up, so just really work on promoting yourself in a positive way, in a positive light, that sort of thing. Because there's nothing that we can't do, and there's nothing that we're given that we can't handle, and that's just coming through very strongly because we get overwhelmed and stressed sometimes. And it's just that we feel like we can't handle it when we can. So it's working on the tools and the coping skills and that sort of thing. This week is really coming through strongly. So again, in my reading for Sundays, just talking about learning how to, like when you study psychology, you kind of like learn a little bit about this stuff, but these are also life skills that we all need to incorporate into our lives. That's how I ended up getting into Reiki, is it was just like a positive tool to help me in my life. And it's just amazing how when you find these little tools, how much better you feel in your own life. Now, we all struggle with things, but just finding the right tools for you is coming through when it comes to the emotional balance and also intellect. So mentally stimulating yourself this week, that's coming through very strongly. So first things first, this week it's all about creativity. So new clients seems to always be coming up. Virtual reality, so fantasy is also coming up, really allowing your mind to just drift using the imagination. And then we have the moon. So we actually have, excuse me, a full moon on the 6th. So again, we're changing from our fire energy and moving into another sign. So we were kind of focusing on passion. And now we're kind of moving in towards, I feel, balance. So the moon is saying that in order to achieve balance, we have to find out what we need. So that's through our intuition. So connecting to our bodies. For some reason, Instagram's coming up. I do 1 minute readings on there as well. So perhaps you can gain something from that. But just if you're working on Instagram or whatever it is, perhaps that's a creative outlet for you as well. I'm just hearing to deal with the negative side of ourselves so we can see the positive side. So working on changing ourselves, changes definitely happening this week as well. So excuse me. So Knight of Pentacles is saying that we are shedding skin, we're shedding tears, we're shedding. So we're moving into fall. We're also in the month of September, which I've been doing monthly readings, and there's a lot of change in the month of September. So I'm just hearing that it's like remote controls coming up. So learning how to make things easier for yourself. Such as, why would you get up and turn the channel when you can use the remote? That sort of thing. So like a lot of common sense, and this is where the tools are coming up. It's like, why would you go to therapy when you can just sit and spend 5 minutes with yourself? That sort of thing. So it's just kind of like things are probably a lot easier than what you feel that they are, okay? So if you want to get down to the specifics, so we'll go with on Monday. Monday is the Knight of Pentacles, so it's really sticking to what it is that you want, okay? As we go into Tuesday, we have the moon, so as we're focusing in on the things that we want, we really need to tap into our intuition and really make sure that we're thinking clearly, we're making the right decisions, we're finding balance, okay? Then when we get into Wednesday, we have Two of Swords. So this is about saying like dealing with our problems, finding solutions to our problems, finding tools, etc. Things that will help us with work. New partnerships is coming through. Really getting other people to invite you over to their houses, really like invite other people to your houses, that sort of thing. But it's like getting other people involved in the activities that you're doing will be helpful for you in learning how to deal with things. Just multitask, like we can't do it all on our own, that whole saying, like it takes a village to raise a family, that sort of thing. So that's coming through midweek. And then we have on Thursday, Ten of Pentacles. So it's saying that you are building a foundation for yourself. And so like I said, as you follow this pattern, you will find it's easy to release, it's easy to let go, it's easy to deal with stuff when you have the help from others, so you have to ask. So it's working on receiving, because what I'm hearing is that there's a lot of gifts of gold, a lot of abundance, a lot of spirituality, just financial windfalls, that sort of thing, a lot of optimism kind of coming your way, but you have to work on receiving it. That would be Thursday. And then we get into the weekend, so we'll call this Friday, Saturday, Sunday. For some reason, my readings seem to be just more into like Friday, but Six of Wands, again, I do my daily reading, so Six of Wands is saying that your stature is important, your advice is important, your life is important, so taking things very seriously, again, in a lighthearted way, but it's like people are really starting to notice you in the public eye, they're recognizing you and your talents and your creative ideas and your inspiration, that sort of thing. So, a lot of positivity around towards the end of the week especially. So just give yourself more credit, pat yourself on the back, that sort of thing. And don't put yourself down. Make sure you're bringing yourself up. And by the end of next weekend, you should be feeling really up. So I hope that that was helpful for you. Feel free to comment whether you liked or disliked this video, what you would like more of. You can always check out robinshealing.com for anything else that you're interested in, and I appreciate you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I love you all, and have an awesome week. Thanks. Bye.